Canonical is co-funding a 3-year PhD at the University of Bristol to research whether LLMs can translate large C codebases into safe, behaviorally correct, maintainable Rust. It will decompose programs of hundreds of thousands of lines of C into components, then rewrite and verify them. Many infrastructure components still run C with unsafe idioms. John Seeger said, "The effort is an evidence project, not a mass rewrite of Ubuntu." Supervision, Professor Meng Wang and Dr. Christina David, co-sponsor, UK Research and Innovation. Test targets include Snap Confine and AppArmor. Canonical warns that naive translators often preserve unsafe C idioms. The approach is 2 steps. Decompose a large C codebase into smaller components an LLM can handle. Then use the LLM to rewrite each component into Rust. The research will evaluate decomposition methods, behavioral tests, and avoid unnecessary unsafe blocks. If successful, this could reduce modernization costs and unsafe code in system utilities and surface undocumented behavior. But mature C often contains tacit knowledge from years of patches. The PhD will measure those trade-offs rather than promising instant conversion. Dave Plummer used vibe coding and AI to prototype a task manager for Windows, Mac, and Linux. He wrote a 107-page spec. Fable produced a first pass in 3.5 hours. Native UI code, Swift, Direct2D, and Direct Composition, and Qt. The Windows build used roughly half the disk and half the RAM versus Microsoft's Task Manager. Software Should Work produced 13 talks on reliability, dependencies, formal methods, and culture. Speakers compared language ecosystems and discussed how testing and maintenance shape long-running systems. This context supports Canonical's evidence-driven approach. A reader described a cleanup script that used del dot with no directory. It ran from System32 on Windows NT4 and deleted most System32 files. The server required a full rebuild. Generated scripts and translated code need context, safe defaults, and tests. On August 10th, the Second Circuit declined to reopen the district court ruling dismissing Shios's claim against IBM and Red Hat. A 2021 related settlement was $14.25 million. Shios plans to petition for rehearing, but en banc reviews are rare. Bottom line, Canonical is funding a 3-year PhD to test whether large C codebases can be translated into safe, maintainable Rust using large language models. The project will study decomposition, behavioral correctness, and maintainability. Follow the Bristol outputs, require behavior tests, and review generated code before production. All article sources are in the description. Key pieces: Canonical announcement on the Bristol PhD, Dave Plummer Task Manager interview, Software Should Work write-up, batch file del.reader story, appeals court decision on Zinuas.